Hey friends, here we are at the Midwest GLTPA Loggers Expo. Right now we're watching the loader competition, but don't be fooled, we're going to be all over the place talking to different vendors, doing interview style videos, learning a little bit about what's new in the industry. So stay tuned and enjoy.
From dawn till dusk, we carve out the way. Logging the timber, it's the game we play.
So what do we got here?
Rick Locola with Performance Pallet out of Seymour, Wisconsin, down here at the 78th Annual Great Lakes Logging Expo. Here to connect with our suppliers, all of our multiple loggers that help run and support our sawmill up in Upper Peninsula. And
Like us, we sell to them all the time.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Just to come out here, show some appreciation to them. You know, give them a hat for all the help that they.
Nice. So what kind of products does Performance make mostly?
So we're a wooden pallet manufacturer. Our production facility is based out of Seymour.
Okay.
And our sawmill's up in Kearney, Michigan, up in the UP.
Yep, that's close enough to us. We sell there all the time.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we currently have 35, 40 different suppliers up in the UP.
Okay, cool.
And we also purchase bolts and firewood pulp in our Seymour location to support our firewood business.
Okay. I see you guys got a few new products on the line too. I was at Menards the other day and I seen some of these there.
Yeah, that's our bonfire boss. So you just put a fire starter down the middle, down the center here, light it up, and it'll burn from the inside out.
Cool.
And then we also have our packaged firewood, kiln dried.
Nice. Well, thanks for talking with me. Where can we find you on social media?
PerformancePalletCorp.com. Facebook, Performance Pallet.
Okay, cool.
LinkedIn, we're on LinkedIn at Performance Pallet.
Nice. I suppose you guys are always looking for help too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking for help, looking for logs, looking for bolts.
Nice.
Yep, all the
Appreciate
time.
you talking with me.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
So introduce yourself. Tell me about what you guys do.
I'm Justin McLean with Donden Sales. We're out of Carlton, Minnesota. We do a lot of truck upfitting, and then we're here at the logging show specifically for our timber equipment. We build and upfit logging trailers. So the big 47, 48 footer here is a new start. It's out of Canada. And then this one, this chassis is a Pratt out of Michigan, and we do all the upfitting, put the stakes and bunks and stuff on them. Okay. And then we're going to look at this little guy today.
This is the one that interests me. Small firewood deliveries are kind of something I've been thinking about.
Yeah. So this is our Galvastar trailer with a JMS 170 loader. So it's a fully galvanized dipped trailer, so you don't have the rust that you generally deal with up here.
That's a big thing, that's for sure.
Yep. Yeah. So it's dipped inside and out. So inside the light bars and everything. All right, so you pop that out. I mean, it's galvanized all the way through. So
so where the salt starts to build up, it'll...
Right. Typically, if you painted a trailer, right, the inside there's not getting painted, and that's where the rust eats it from the inside out.
Okay, cool.
So that's the idea behind the galvanizing. And up north here, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And then paired it with the JMS loaders. So we're a JMS dealer. They're out of Quebec, Canada. And that's a 17-foot reach boom loader with a continuous rotation grapple on it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what's going to power the hydraulics on this?
So you got a couple options. Right now, this particular unit doesn't have power on it.
Okay.
But you can either put a Honda unit on it right in front by the controls here.
Okay.
So you have space. Typically your controls are going to come off and mount in the front of the loader, and then this is your space to put a unit.
Okay.
Otherwise, a lot of guys, if they're going to run a chipper truck or something a little bigger with a PTO, they can hook up the PTO hydraulics to it and run it that way.
All right.
And there's a couple times we will mount these on the back of a straight truck, and guys will run it off of a PTO that way as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a pretty neat little rig.
Yeah, it'd work good for, like you said, delivering firewood, sawmill wood, that sort of stuff. It'll lift 2,300 pounds at half boom, so it's a pretty good log.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll tow down the highway. It's got tandem 7,000-pound axles, so it'll handle the weight, and hopefully it works good for guys hauling firewood, doing sawmill stuff.
Just tell the folks where you guys are out of.
Yeah, we're out of Carlton, Minnesota, so just south of Duluth.
Okay.
Lake Superior area.
And where do they find you on social media?
Our handle on Instagram is Den's Truck and Trailer.
Okay.
And so they can find us there. Otherwise, Donden Sales on Facebook if you're looking at our inventory and what we have for sale. And our website is dondens.com.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate your time.
All right.
Thanks. Hey friends, just want to take a moment to remind you guys that the video today is sponsored by the GLTPA, and I want to thank them very much for making it possible for me to take time to make videos like this for you. And make sure, if you're not a member, reach out, and I highly recommend it. Been a member for a long time, so take her easy and thanks. Hi, we're here at the Wallingfords booth. If you guys didn't know, the channel is now sponsored by Wallingfords, and we'll be heading to Canada for a little demonstration there at the end of this month. So be watching for that on the channel. But today I'm here with Dave, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what Wallingfords does. So what is Wallingfords, and how do they help the forestry industry? What do we do?
Wallingford's a manufacturer distributor. We've been in business for over 45 years. We sell to dealers, distributors, OEMs. We have warehouses in Quebec, Western Canada, as well as West Coast of the United States and East Coast of the U.S.
Nice. So how did Wallingfords get its beginning? Where was it born?
I was actually born in the West Forks, incorporated in 1975 in the state of Maine, and started out as just a small equipment dealership. Dick Wallingford, John Wallingford's father, had a logging operation with horses. And from there, they went into chainsaws and snowmobiles, and they'd get into the logging supply distribution.
Okay, cool. So as far as like service and availability and distributing parts, you kind of help the companies that really sell to the end user keep those products in stock to help make sure that guys like myself that are logging keep working, right?
Yeah. Like I said, we have a warehouse in Quebec to take care of our New Brunswick and Quebec and Nova Scotia customers. One on the western side of Canada to take care of British Columbia and Alberta, and then western United States, and then in Maine and New Hampshire.
Okay. So what are some of the products that the Wallingfords company supplies?
Yeah, we have the Griffin grapple. That's fairly new to us. So it's a great grapple made in Sweden. It was actually developed by a logger.
Okay.
Who wanted to improve on the grapples that he was using. It's a dual-cylinder grapple. It's a very rugged grapple.
Okay. We just got our 028 on Tuesday. I've yet to have a chance to install it, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the grapple in action.
Yeah, you're going to be very happy. But like I said, it's a strong grapple. It's got a smooth flow, opening and closing.
Okay.
That's a great job.
Nice.
Then
so
we have the
GB
harvester bars, an orbit saw chain.
Okay, I've been running the GB for a long time. I personally don't think there's another saw bar out there.
Thanks. It's a great bar. It's a harder bar, so you bend it. You can bend it back, but it takes a little bit more.
I've only ever bent one. And that was a really, really big mistake on my part.
Yeah.
And I bent them buggers probably 30 plus degrees right out of the saw box. They come back, and I'll line it up like I'm lining my sights on my gun, and it's still very, very, very true.
Yeah, it does come back. You can bend it to a certain degree, and it will come back by itself. But yeah, if you get yourself in a situation to really, really crimp it, then you can bend it back, but you got to take it back to the shop version.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Wallingfords was bought out by PWAG, and we now carry the complete line of PWAG tracks and forestry tire chains. Get me stock in warehouse in Winslow, Maine.
Nice.
All right,
that's
friends,
pretty
well,
cool.
appreciate you watching
So we're
this
looking
first
forward to running a set of
videos
PWAGs
from
before the end of the year as
Here's
well.
a little bit
So we're going to go with the dual flow.
clips
Perfect. It's
from
kind of a
Wallingfords booth.
happy in
We're
between.
all
You
going
got
to Canada at
the
the end of this
float
month with them,
and
so
the
be
traction
watching
bars.
those
Yes.
videos.
One than the other. So
Yes.
bringing
You
in
get
all
the best of
around.
both worlds,
Yeah.
depending on your
Catch you
terrain.
guys in the next
Thanks for
video.
talking.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it a
you.
lot, huh?
Thanks.
Take care.
Too.